Hello, everyone. My name is Dawn, and welcome to the Soulful Voices Circle Daily Oracle Card Reading. Today is Monday, May 16, 2022. Today, as promised, we are going to begin using a different deck. This is the Quantum Oracle deck by Sandra Ann Taylor. She is the creator of the deck we just finished, the Priestess of Light deck as well. I have several decks that Sandra Ann Taylor has created, both different types of tarot cards as well as oracle cards. So this is the Quantum Oracle that we'll be using today during our reading. So we are going to ask the basic question today: what do we need to know? Simply because we're starting a new deck and we want to get a feel for what the intentions are with this deck. And then as we go through the next few days, we'll ask a little bit more detailed question depending on the energy that we have for that day surrounding us. Okay, with that in mind, I'm going to begin breathing now. So if you want to close your eyes and begin to take a deep inhale and exhale out. Take another deep breath in, and as you inhale, notice the feeling behind your eyes and between your eyes. Now exhale out, listening to the silence of your breath. Let's take another deep breath in and blow out. And this time sink into your heart center on the exhale. At this time, I'm going to invite our angels and guides to come forward, as well as the spirit of the Quantum Oracle deck, to share with us its divine wisdom. I am going to ask Archangel Michael to use his sword to cut our cords to any lower or negative energy that may be attaching to us at this time. And I am going now to ask the divine light to surround us with the golden light of protection, preventing any lower or negative energies from entering into this reading in any way, shape, or form. And take another deep breath in and exhale out. And one more deep breath in and exhale out. Okay, I'm going to open my eyes and now begin the reading, shuffling the deck. And these cards are read in both the upright and reverse position. Okay, what does Spirit want to tell us today? What do we need to know today? Back and forth. And this card falls under the category of intention. So in this deck, the Quantum Oracle, the creator has broken down the cards into different segments. So this particular card falls under intention, back and forth. And my initial sense of this card, it's actually card number 5 in intention, is that perhaps we're not quite sure where we want to be right now, that we're going back and forth. Perhaps there's some indecision in our lives. Maybe there's a major decision you're trying to make and you can't decide which way to go. Or maybe there are so many options available to you, you're kind of stuck because there are so many good options and you're trying to figure out which one is best for you. And whenever you're in that situation, I would always suggest that you call on the divine light, call on your guardian angels to help you, to guide you into communicating through your higher self the information that you need to receive. Okay? So I'm going to read from the book now, The Quantum Oracle, and see what the book says about this card. Intention, back and forth. Okay. So in the upright position, and it says, on the intention seesaw. A man stands on the center of a seesaw with one foot on each side of the fulcrum. When he leans to the right, the left side of the seesaw lifts. When he moves in the other direction, the right side lifts. He could be spending lots of time and energy moving back and forth, yet always staying in the same place. The man is representative of your mental and energetic focus right now. You are in a quandary, stuck between two choices, going back and forth because you're unsure and maybe even afraid. In fact, you may have been in this place for quite a while. You may be considering a new career direction, a creative project, or an investment choice. You could even be asking yourself if you should stay in your present relationship, but you are stopped by confusion and self doubt. Fear of making the wrong decision causes you to make no decision at all. Your energy is stagnant, perpetuating the same old feelings and results. It's time to get off the seesaw, pick the next best direction for you. Okay, so take a moment and think about this. What is it in your life that you are going back and forth about? Can you identify at least one thing where you have been uncertain about which direction to go? And as you think about this particular thing, whatever it is, whether it's leaving a relationship, starting a relationship, starting a new job, leaving a job, making a move, perhaps, as the book said, making an investment. Maybe you're trying to decide if it's time to have a baby. Um, there are so many decisions which school to go to. Maybe you were just accepted into 5 different colleges and you're not sure which direction to go or what major you want to fall on. Life is filled with choices and decisions. And as a result of us being bombarded with so many things that we have to decide for ourselves, we we often get to a point where we have to shut some of it down. And when we shut some of it down, that leaves us in this stagnant position because because we're being indecisive, we are unable to take the steps that we need to move forward in the direction that we're being called to. And so when we're not listening to our highest selves and to the messages that the angels are sending us, showing us all the signs to the path that we should follow, we can become confused about what it is that we want to do. Okay, and so when we're trying to focus on so many different things, all those little things become muddled, and then we start to doubt whether or not we are able to make the choices that we want for ourselves. And sometimes the doubt is because we are afraid to take that step. Are you afraid to go to college? Are you afraid to go away to college? Are you afraid to have a child? Are you afraid to leave your partner? Are you afraid to step into a new life with a new person? Are you afraid to stay where you are? So, what is it that is calling your attention to make a decision? And when you have this going on, put aside time to really feel into what the decision would mean for you. Don't overthink it, but feel into it. Think about some of the options, okay, that might be available to you. And if you can't see everything, don't worry because you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to be able to see what the future holds precisely for you. This is the journey that you are on. You are on the journey, excuse the way I say that word sometimes, the journey to find out who you are. So if you already knew it and just knew every time the exact right decision to make, that would not be helpful to you. In fact, you would probably get bored. You would not be happy, right? Maybe you think you would. Oh, if I knew every decision to make, you would be so happy. Would you? Because then you'd still be looking for something else. You'd still be trying to find something else. Okay? So now is the time, though, to focus on letting go of the fears that you have. Why is it that you're clinging to something? Why are you unable to make the decision? What are the limiting thoughts that you are having? Is it a feeling of lack that you're experiencing, that you don't feel you have the tools that you need to step onto that path, into that journey, into that experience? And if you feel this way, understand that when we begin new things, all of us come to the table not knowing everything. And it's okay to take that leap of faith and to trust in yourself. Okay, so now is the time to look at these things and to try to figure out what your next step is going to be. Okay, what is it when you think about it and you close your eyes and you feel your heart? What are the things that come to your mind first as the things that you would really like to do? Okay, the things that make your heart sing. And when you feel that, and you know in your heart that this is something that's really calling to you to do, then that is the direction to go. It's time to take that leap of faith and to move in that direction and ask Spirit and the angels to guide you the whole way along. And believe me, as I've said before, if you step off into the direction that is not for you, understand this, that you will learn something in that experience that you're going. And you will then be redirected to the path that is waiting for you. Okay? So trust and have faith. And let's see what else. I believe that is it. Fear of making the wrong decision causes you to make no decision at all. So don't be stagnant. Okay, let's try to loosen up our energy and make that choice. Okay, let's think, what is a good affirmation for this? Okay, close your eyes, take a deep breath in, and exhale out. And now say, I know I am capable. I know that I will choose what is best for myself and what is best in my highest good. I trust in the divine to help me walk my path, and I am ready to take that leap into the unknown. Just think about that now. Open your eyes and think about that. Does that free you up to make you feel a little bit better just to say the words aloud? So repeat that if you need to, or come up with your own affirmation today that will help you feel Feel as if you are truly capable of doing something that is best for you. Okay, because you are. We all are. We all know what to do for ourselves. You just need to take the time to focus on it and to love yourself in the moments when you're making those choices. Sending you much love, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye bye.